What is up, guys? I am back with another video. First of all, if you would like to win some hats / cosmetics on this video, make sure you leave a like, comment and or subscribe to the video. But I want to get right into this one, and today I have been playing TF2 and it is again full of bots. We know now that the main offender recently has been the disco bot, which has been through nearly every server spamming disco music and also just cheating in general, which all these bots do is just cheat. In the gameplay here I've got for you, there's a cheater on our team who gets kicked, and then there's a cheater on their team who can't be kicked. So it's really becoming a big problem. You can't even kick some of these bots. Other bots will change their name to the same name as you and then get you kicked before they get kicked, and keep rolling that around so they avoid getting kicked. And it's really becoming a problem. Now, one thing I will say about the Disco Mouse Bot and other bots like this is that at least they're not spamming hyper offensive things in the chat. At least it's just music spam or whatever. The main problem I have with a lot of these bots currently is that you can't even kick them from a game. So you're just trying to have fun, have a casual game, and then you're forced to play with these cheaters. And it's getting ridiculous now. Like the game is getting to the point where it's going to become unplayable if this gets worse. And the TF2 team really need to actually jump back on and do something about this. I've not seen a bot situation this bad in any game in a long time, and it's really going to frustrate the new player base going forward. So if you want to know about some of the bots that are out at the moment that I've seen, I've got some advice for you guys on how to deal with them. Also, I mean, the best thing you can really do is just leave the game and hope you find a game with no bots in it. And I'm thinking about starting our own server up with a bunch of different maps on, and then I can manually kick the bots from the server and ban them from the server, so we can actually play good full games together. So I think that might be a way around this. So going ahead, let's talk about some of the bots. So there's a Disco Mouse Bot. He's probably the most famous new one, I guess you can say, just because he spams disco music. He's not really super offensive, but he does cheat, so it is quite an annoying thing just to play with a cheater in general. There's also another bot that's spamming in chat that he's doing free giveaways. He's called like the free giveaway bot. He was actually in this game as well at the time. Obviously, guys, do not trade this bot. It's obviously not right. It's malicious. And if your items get taken from your account because you've traded with this bot, then I can't help you. That's really up to you. So do not trade with any of these bots saying they're giving away free items. I shouldn't have to say this, but I'm going to do it anyway, just to make sure you guys stay safe out there. I know there's some younger people with us as well, so I don't want you guys, thinking these bots are actually going to give free items. You've just got to be really careful with it. And it's a weird time because you don't know who to trust, so it's one of those things. The second bot, as well as the free item bot and the Disco Mouse Bot, another one I've seen who also spams music in the game, is called Palm Trees. I've not seen this bot before. I don't know how long he's been around for, but I do know that the Palm Trees bot and, well, my suspicions are that the Palm Trees bot and the Disco bot are made by the same person. Just because they spam music and they just cheat with a spin bot. So I imagine it's the same person because they're both basically doing the same thing but just different music. So it's one of those ones, really. In general, I'm really struggling to find it fun to play TF2 at the moment. It's hard for me to find. I don't know if it's region specific or anything like that, like how many bots per server. But I'm just having it hard to get in a game without having some sort of cheater or mic spammer or something like along the lines of this. And it's pretty bad. It makes me question what Valve are doing right now, and what their sort of motivations are, and sort of what the future holds for this game. We can only hope that they're working on a big fix or something better going forward. I don't really want to give up hope, but I mean, I have a friend who's played TF2 since it first came out, and he's never even had a break from it. And even he's like having a break from it now because the game's just like, he said to me the game was just unplayable pretty much like every other game. You can't even have a casual game anymore because every other game has a bot in, and it's just annoying. And it's alright, you know, if it's 1 out of 10 games, you know, but if it's in every game, then it starts to become a frustration. And I feel like a lot of players are gonna feel this as well. It's worse than it ever has been. I didn't even finish this game because they had another cheater that is just an unknown name who was just sniping and headshotting everyone, and it just gets to the point where it's just ridiculous. Like, you're trying to go on a run, you're trying to get some good footage, and then you just get headshot sniped every other second. Like, it stops the runs, it stops the big plays, it stops the fun plays, and sort of that's where we are with this game at the moment. We're just full of bots. The Reddit is just full of posts about talking about bots, and that's where we are. Let me know what you think, guys. I want to know what you think in the comment section below. I've currently got a giveaway of 100 hats as well, so make sure you enter that. I'll put a link to the video at the end here, and a link to my unboxing video as well, and I will see you guys next time.